And we are Filipino Radio Sunday Edition, broadcasting live from Honolulu, Hawaii. Live on radio throughout the state of Hawaii and live online by way of Facebook, Larry and Jennifer Ordonez. So when we say live on air, that means we do have sponsor messages in our program. We began at 5:30, we end at 9 o'clock. That's every Sunday. We have done this for the last 40 years. That's 40 years.
Oo.
I just want to make sure I have your microphone on.
Oo, madidinig ba ang boses ko?
Nadidinig ko
Nadidinig
naman.
mo? 40 years, ang tagal na, no?
Oo. I was young and handsome then.
You're still young and still handsome. Pwede pa rin.
I like the hesitation. Des Lovey, who's watching us right now, Sir, kindly greet po Terry Padilla from Vancouver, Canada. It will be her birthday tomorrow. One of the founders of multi-talented group.
Wow.
Terry
Somebody
Padilla.
is having a birthday by the name of Terry
Padilla.
Padilla.
Yeah.
And where is Terry again?
Over in Canada, watching
In
us from there.
Aloha Canada, aloha Terry. Maligayang kaarawan. Happy birthday to you. I hope you are watching or listening. And if you're not, you can always replay this video, this show, and listen to it, that we thought of you. And Des thought of you.
Okay. All right. Somebody's asking. Krista Owen Volker says, when is Adam and Chary going to be on? Just about now. Okay. So we'll go ahead and put that Hawaiian instrumental music out and bring out our segment program director. Her name is Tessie Blossom, who is over in Daly City, California. And she also has an introduction of who will be appearing in her segment today in our program. So let's take a listen and take a view of her segment video intro. And here she is.
The Filipino Radio proudly presents the Tessie Blossom segment, to be aired via KNDI 1270 AM Honolulu, Hawaii, USA, and Facebook Live of Sir Larry Ordonez. Program directors are Christine Zulueta and Lailani Kulit Rogers, Tessie Blossom and Des Llave. Program hosts are Sir Larry Ordonez and Ma'am Jennifer Ordonez. The Filipino Radio is featuring 3 undeniable talents from Ohio, USA, from Florida, USA, and from Puerto, Princesa, Palawan, Philippines. We're ready to have fun. We're ready to have fun with Sir Larry Ordonez. Yeah! Let's jam with Sir Larry and Ma'am Jen. Let's get it on! Power up, Sir Larry, because these talents are energized. Show the talents of Rock Dog, Chary Hummel, and Nicole Juab. Featuring on Sunday in USA and Monday for the Philippines. The show begins at 5:30 p.m. Honolulu, Hawaii, and at 11:30 a.m. in the Philippines. It's fun in Filipino radio.
Wow, what an introduction.
Well, it is indeed fun.
Yeah. All right.
Tessie is with us.
Yes,
Beautiful
she's
Tessie
in
is
our
with us.
she's in our chat room right now. Let's go all the way to Daly City, California, from Honolulu, Hawaii. Aloha, Tessie.
Aloha, Tessie.
Aloha, Sir Larry and
she's all
Ma'am Jen.
matching with her
I couldn't
top
see.
and her flower.
Okay, sandali lang so that
I
you
couldn't see Ma'am Jen.
There.
Oh, hi there.
can you
Hello,
see Jen now?
Tessie. Of course. Is that a fuchsia top and your pink
Nakikita na po.
flower?
Opo, yeah,
Oo,
my
ganda
pink
naman.
flower just freshly
Oo,
cut
and
from
we
the
can
garden.
see San Francisco Bridge right behind you during the nighttime.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
wonderful to
Beautiful.
wonderful to have you in our program today, and we are looking forward to having your three virtual special guests in our program today. So let's go ahead and meet our first guest in your segment.
All right. I'm excited to introduce you, Adam Ferrell. He is from Cleveland, Ohio, and he founded Smule, Ohio, and he actually invited me to become guest. So they they have 82 members in Smule, Ohio, active, and they feature special guest singers from around the world. And I was one of them. And also Janipel was in there. So he is he is slowly inviting everyone he knows here in in Filipino radio.
Wow,
That's great. The
that's
more, the
nice.
merrier.
Yeah, so let's get to know Adam Ferrell. This is a nice rock and roll guy.
All right, let's welcome and aloha from KNDI in Hawaii, Adam Ferrell, also known as Rock Dog of Cleveland, Ohio. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Adam.
Hello.
There is Adam. Oh, so nice to have you.
Hi, Adam. Aloha to you.
Aloha. Thanks for having me. Very
Yeah.
excited to be here.
Hey, the football game today was great, huh? Cleveland Browns won. They smashed the Cowboys.
Everybody's in a great mood today, and everybody's going to have a
Except
little
my
extra kick in their
son-in-law.
step on
Yeah.
Monday morning, right?
Hey, they ran all over them. Was it 48 or 49-38 or something like that?
Yeah.
And that's-
49 to 38. That's
Yeah.
it exactly. Yep.
He's a Cleveland
Football
Brown
fans.
football fan, and we are both in the same field.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we were just watching also the Las Vegas team playing today with Buffalo Bills. Well, let's talk about you. Thank you very much for joining us all the way here in Honolulu, Hawaii. Have you been to Hawaii before?
No, I have not. And,
Oh.
I actually had some family that lived in Honolulu for like 10 years or so. And unfortunately, I just couldn't make it out to visit them. And now they're in the San Francisco area.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Well, one of these days, don't miss. When you have a chance, try visit us here.
You will love
Yeah,
Hawaii.
I'd love to.
So
Definitely.
let's talk about the organization, the group that you had founded, Smule, Ohio. Who can be members of Smule, Ohio?
We're looking for singers that are living currently in the state of Ohio. So, if anybody happens to be watching this right now that is in Smule and they're from Ohio, we'd love to have you. Our goal is to have every singer that lives in Ohio in our group.
Mm-hmm.
And basically in July of 2019, we had a meetup in the Columbus area.
Yeah.
And we only had like 8 or 9 people show up for that meetup, unfortunately.
Well, there
But-
has to be a lot more talented people in
Yeah.
Ohio than that.
It's a good start.
Yes.
Right. But from that meetup came the idea, and somebody made a suggestion, why don't we start an official group on the app? And so that's what we did. And really not a whole lot happened, but with the pandemic coming along, myself has spent a lot more time at home, so I was able to focus more time on the group, and we really started moving it forward, and now we've got over 80 members. in the group.
Wow. From 8 or 9 to 80, that's wonderful.
That is great.
And I understand you are also a member of Smule Philippines.
Yes. Yep. I like to think I'm pretty active. I've had the opportunity to sing as a guest on the Smule Philippines, a group community page, and really enjoyed that. And I've made a lot of friends, and really a lot of the inspiration that I've had has come from the people that I've met in Smule Philippines.
And there
That's
will be
great.
more because they love singing. Their passion is music. And now that you are appearing on a Filipino radio in Hawaii, you are our adopted Hawaiian Filipino song artist from Ohio.
From Ohio.
I love that. I love
You
that.
love that?
Hey, you gotta start learning how to speak some of the words now, Adam.
Right.
So whenever you come to Hawaii, make sure you give us a buzz. This music and smule, that will be our common bonding together. So if you are ever in Hawaii, please make sure you give us a buzz. How would you introduce yourself to a smule newbie?
Oh, well, I think that I'm a character, I guess is what I would say. You know, I enjoy cosplay on the app,
Ooh,
and I do a lot of different costumes. I've done Elton John is my personal favorite.
wow.
I've got a homemade Elton John costume that I wear,
Elvis?
and Elvis. I've done
Oh,
Elvis,
really? Okay. Oh, you cannot
Wow.
miss
the
that.
Beatles.
The
Miss
Beatles.
Elvis. Oh, cool.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I've even got a Rasta guy that I do that is just like this crazy Jamaican character, and I do some songs with that as well.
Oh,
So I really enjoy that. Whenever I first started singing on the app, I was a little bit shy,
yes.
and I didn't even want to do videos. Well, I ended up doing one song with this Rasta costume on, and that kind of opened the door for everything. You know, it was popular. It made me feel more comfortable to be in a costume, and it just everything opened up from there. Now I've got an entire wardrobe of costumes here that I use on the app. So
Yeah.
it makes it fun for everybody. You know, I always say I'm here to entertain.
Yeah.
So if at the end, if somebody sings with me and they got a big smile on their face at the end, then I'm happy.
So, of all the cosplay that you have done, what would you consider the most unforgettable performance cosplay you've done?
Oh, well, I've got this shiny gold suit that I wear, and I did this song "Just a Gigolo," right?
Oh, yeah.
And
Why not?
you might remember it's an old song. It
Yes.
was remade.
It's
And
not too old for my age. I'm right in
let's
there.
think about that.
Same here, right? But it's definitely the most popular video, and a friend of mine joined it, and he just had the craziest costume you ever saw in your life. And he really stole the show. I was just there singing, and you know, he did a full video outdoors, moving around different scenes and scenarios, and just had everybody laughing hysterically. So that's definitely the favorite one.
Wow. And you had your first recording already done, right? You've done your own recording, song recording.
That's great. Congratulations.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah. Do you have any, family or friends that you maybe, can give a shout out to?
Yeah, just my parents I know are interested, and really just the entire Smule community. I've made so many friends, and they're all so supportive, and they've really been looking forward to this. I think to this appearance. We've been kind of tossing it around for a few months here, so everybody's excited, and me too. Very happy.
And we are very excited and happy to have you in our program. Thank you very much for joining us, Adam.
Of course. Thank you for making time and setting up something, to be with us today or tonight.
And thank you for having a Filipino heart.
Yeah, and thank you to Tessie Blossom for inviting Adam into our program. And I noticed just by looking at the comments that many of our viewers are fans of Adam Ferrell.
Oh, I just have a question.
Yeah,
He's called Rock Dog 29.
Yeah.
Does it mean anything? How did
Yes.
you get to having that name?
Yeah, I got the interview probably I guess it dates back to the 90s. And I had an uncle that gave me a nickname because my two favorite things to do are to go to rock concerts and to go to Cleveland Browns football games. Well, the Browns are known as the Dogs. So he just started calling me Rock Dog. And the 29 was back whenever I was young and I played football myself, that was my number. So that's where that came from, Rock Dog. And I actually have a personalized license plate.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Okay,
But
so it's
this is an
meaningful.
expired plate. It's not on my vehicle anymore. But back when I was young, everybody knew when Rock Dog was coming, right?
Oh, wow.
Great, you got to keep that.
Once again, big mahalo. Mahalo is a Hawaiian word for thank you for joining us, Adam Ferrell. And right now, we'd like to feature your song video to our viewers right here on KNDI 1270 AM, Honolulu, Hawaii, Filipino Radio. Larry and Jennifer Ordonez. And here we go with Adam Ferrell. Your Mama Don't Dance.
Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. But when the evening rolls around and it's time to hit the town, where do you go? You gotta rock it. The old folks say that you gotta end your day by 10. But if you're out on a date, don't you bring her home late, 'cause it's a sin. You know there's no excuse, you know you're gonna lose, you never win. I'll say it again, and it's all because your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. When the evening rolls around and it's time to hit the town, where do you go? You gotta rock it, rock it. You see, I pulled into a drive-in and I found a place to park. We hopped into the backseat where it's always nice and dark. I'm just about to move, thinking, ooh, rock, this is a breeze. There's a light in mine, a guy says, out of the car, long hair, ooh-wee. You're coming with me, said the local police. And it's all because your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. When the evening rolls around and it's time to hit the town, where do you go? I played a little CC. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock. They just ain't cool and it ain't about the style. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock. Your mama don't dance, no. She just don't dance, no. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wonderful singing, Adam Ferrell, also known as Rock Dog of Cleveland,
29.
Ohio.
That is
Your
cool.
mama don't dance.
It was good.
And thanks to Jennifer for referring Adam to me.
Oh,
Wow.
well, thank you. Mahalo, Jenny Pell,
Mahalo, Jenny
Tessie,
Pell.
and of course, the Rock Dog 29.
Adam, we hope to be able to showcase more of your song videos as well as members of Smule, Ohio in our Filipino radio program, live on air, also live online. Thank you.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. And you have to come to Cleveland and visit the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Museum as well.
Yes.
Oh, that is something to look forward to.
We are
One
looking
of these
forward
days.
to that. Thank you very much.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Rock
thanks a lot.
and Adam. Thank you, Adam.
Thank
Take
you,
care and stay
Adam.
safe, Adam.
All right, let's go back to Daly City along with our beautiful Tessie Blossom. That's a wonderful guest in our program. I'm so
Yes.
glad you said, Sir Larry, can you make an exception for the month of October? Can I bring in some guests?
I was surprised you
Yeah.
have, but that's something really nice to listen to and watch.
Okay. Sino
Yeah.
ba ang susunod na kakanta sa programa natin ngayon?
All right, we have another wonderful guest. Her name is Nicole Huab.
Aha.
And she is from her current address. She says here from Caloocan City, but she's actually from Puerto, Princesa, Palawan. And she sings in Star Maker, not Smule. So yeah, and she has won 3 times in singing contest, and she's also a school representative singer. I mean, they ask her to sing, I guess, from events. So that's what she does at school. She's currently a student.
All right. We'd like to
Let's
welcome. Let's welcome right now, aloha from Hawaii, Nicole Juab of Caloocan City in the Philippines, originally from Puerto, Princesa, Palawan. Kumusta ka dyan, Vea? Hello.
Okay naman po, Sir Larry.
Ay, nandyan.
Hi,
oh.
Vea. Kamusta dyan? Nasa Palawan ka ba o Caloocan?
Nasa Caloocan po.
Caloocan. Oo, alam mo, alam ko ang Caloocan kasi dyan ako nag-high school sa Caloocan. MCU. You're
MCU?
familiar with MCU sa Caloocan? Manila Central University.
Hindi po masyado.
Hindi mo pa alam. O
Kasi,
sige.
bata
Bago
pa.
ka lang siguro
Oo,
sa Caloocan
oo.
City.
2 years po.
2 years.
2 years
Oo,
na.
medyo matagal na rin. O, estudyante ka dyan sa Caloocan din ba?
Opo.
Saan ka pumapasok ng college na ba?
High school po.
High school. So, anong high school ka pumupunta?
Grade 10 po dito po kasi sa may North Caloocan po kami.
Oh, I see. Oo. So, kasama mo ang pamilya mo dyan sa tinitirahan mo?
Hindi po.
Oh, nasa Palawan ba sila?
Opo. Tsaka nasa Iloilo po.
Oh, you must
Iloilo.
miss the parents, the family.
Oo. Well, hindi naman napakalayo. So, I'm sure naman pag may okasyon, nagkikita-kita kayo, di ba?
Hindi po.
Malabo rin. Oo. Well,
Year. Okay po. Pag maayos na po yung...
ayan. Ilang taon ka na ba?
17 po.
Oh, bata pa.
Oh, and she managed to move away from Palawan at 17 years of age. Aba.
Yeah, sacrifice a little bit, you know.
Matapang siya.
Oh, matapang ka daw. You're brave.
You are very brave.
Oo, in a good way.
17. Oh. I was 18 when I left my family to move away.
Ganun ba? Oo.
Right.
Well, education is very important.
I was reading about Vea at sabi niya, she hopes to be a gynecologist in the future.
Oo, well, pagpatuloy mo yan. Mahirap pero maaari mong makuha yung goal mo as long as you have that drive.
Madami siyang makikitang castles.
Castles?
Oo, sa
Anong castle?
pag ikaw ay isang gynecologist, makikita mo ang mga madaming castles.
Uy, ano yung ba ang tawag mo? Castle? I am medyo...
Akala ko, bulaklak, Sir Larry.
I cannot get it.
Celery.
I cannot get it. Nawawala ako. Oo.
Hindi mo nakuha
Paki-explain
yan.
nga yan maya-maya. Ano?
When she becomes a gynecologist, pagtapos na siya ay gynecologist, siya ang mag-explain sa iyo kung nasaan yung
sige.
mga castles.
Ay, sus Maria. Oo. Naku, mahirap yan dahil madaming gagastusin bago ka matapos. Pero, tiyaga.
Oo.
Tiyaga, sakripisyo, faith, you can make it as long as.
Active siya sa church.
Oo, yun. Nakakatulong yan. Oo, faith.
Oo.
Kasi pag wala ka nun, mahirap. Di ba?
Yeah, she can do it because she's a sole survivor. She's been working. I think she's a student worker.
Oo. Maiba ko, sino ang mga paborito mo sa ating Philippine singing stars?
Marset Amon po.
Sino daw?
Marset.
Mariset.
Marisa.
Mariset?
Very popular song artist sa Pinas yun.
Sa Pinas?
Oo.
Sino pa?
Jonah Giray. Giray?
Kasi matanda na tayo, di
Oo
na
nga
natin alam yun.
Oo, that's okay. I will Google all of those stars. She's young, that's why.
Yes.
Oo. How about sa international music industry? Sino ang mga paborito mo?
Ano ba? Di ko po masyado Pero kung meron nun po, siguro sila na Gomez.
Selena Gomez.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oo. Selena Gomez, very, very popular international song artist.
Oo.
Maraming salamat, Bea, for joining us.
May mga kaibigan and family ka who are watching you. Do you want to make kumusta to them?
So, yun po, ingat po kayo dyan sa family ko sa Iloilo, Panchita family and Pilais family po. And there po sa Puerto, Princesa, Palawan po. Tinay family and sa Bicol din po, Tuwasan family. And sa Palawan pa din po yung Belga family. And sa mama ko po, si Mama Annie. Hello po.
Alright.
Gusto mo din bang maging singer? Professionally? That's
Kung
good.
pwede, bakit hindi?
Yeah.
You'll
of
never
course.
know.
Pagkakakitaan din yan habang nag-aaral.
Maganda yung
Of
pangalan
college.
niya, Tessie. Parang superstar name yan eh.
Bea
Nicole.
Juab.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful name.
Yeah, Bea
It's a
Nicole
beautiful name. You
Juab.
can use that when you become famous. I mean, you're on your way to your fame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to thank you, Bea, for making time and showing us and sharing your talent with all of us. And buti na lang nakuha ka ni Tessie to come up and join us tonight.
Salamat, Bea. Right now, we'd like to feature your song in our program. And here she is, Bea Nicole Juab of Caloocan City, Philippines, originally from Puerto, Princesa, Palawan. Her rendition of the song, Two Less Lonely People in the World. Live right here on KNDI, Honolulu, Hawaii.
Was too much dreams were wearing thin. When you're lost, where do you begin? My heart always seemed to drift from day to day, looking for the love that never came my way. Then you smiled and I reached out to you. I could tell you were lonely too. One look, then it all began for you and me. The moment that we touched, I know that there would be two less lonely people in the world, and it's gonna be fine. Out of all the people in the world, I just can't believe you're mine. In my life where everything was wrong, something finally went right. Now there are two less lonely people in the world tonight. Just to take what I might have missed thought I'd come this far, but miracles come true. I know 'cause here we are, two less lonely people in a world, and it's gonna be fine. Out of all the people in the world, I just can't believe you're mine. In my life where everything was wrong, something finally went right. Now there are two less lonely people in the world tonight. Tonight I fell in love with you, and all the things I never knew seem to come to me somehow. Baby, love is here and now. There's two less lonely people in the world, and it's gonna be fine. Out of all the people in the world, I just can't believe you're mine. In my life where everything was wrong, something finally went right. Now there's two less lonely people in the world tonight. I just can't believe you're mine. Something finally went right. Now there's two less lonely people, two less lonely people, two less lonely people in the world tonight. Two less lonely people in the world.
Wow.
Awesome.
Awesome 17-year-old Bea Nicole Juab of Caloocan City, Philippines, originally from Puerto, Princesa in Palawan. Krista Owen Voker summarized it all, says, awesome voice. I'll have to follow you on Star Maker. Yan.
Oh, and Aurora Jimeno said, love your voice, young lady, and keep on singing. Yeah, she has the talent.
Thank you, Bea, for joining us. And Tessie Blossom, thank you for bringing Bea into our program. And I know that you do have one more guest that we'd like to feature in our program. But right now, let's do a station ID as well as let's do a message from our sponsors. Larry and Jennifer Ordonez on Filipino Radio, along with Tessie Blossom out of Daly City, California. We will be right back.
More music, more music.
You are listening to KNDI 1270 AM in Honolulu, Hawaii. The voices from around the world. Aloha, this is Larry Ordonez from Filipino Radio Sunday and Monday editions. Mangipalagip itin tayo amin pinangitultuloy iti pinagiin na dayo bayat iti pinagtataripnong. Kaya nasa uwen iti kada itin nem akadapan a pinagiin na dayo kadagiti tattao, ngem laglagipen iti pinagtelepono, pinagtext, ken pinakisarita babaen iti video chat kadagiti intayo ipatpateg. Ipalagip tayo asaan tayo amay maysa, pada tayo amin ang maseknan iti daytoy na dawela sakit a COVID-19.
Hi, this is Rolando Sanchez from the Latin Wave. It is that time of the year again, flu season. With COVID-19 still fully present in our lives, remember to always wash your hands and use hand sanitizers. Remember, wash and sanitize. Don't spread.
Antonio Tony Taguba, may isang Army Major General, Ed Manglalan, Franklin Pacaro, Dennis Bunda, ken adupay ang miyembros ti militarya, iti mang suporta ti kandidatorya ni Keith Amamiya para mayor ti siyudad ti Honolulu. Kastapay ang nasurok nga 20 dagiti organisasyon ken union agraman ti Hawaii Government Employees Association, United Public Workers ken Unite Here Local 5, the Konsehal Brandon Elefante, Joey Manahan, Kimberly Marcos Pine ken Tammy Waters ken ni Senador Brian Schatz amin dakit inwaragawag dan ti penang suporta ken panangabuloy dakin ni Keith Amamiya para mayor. Ebidensya amin dagito iti epektibo apan nakilinangin-langen ni Keith Amamiya kadagiti agindeg ti Honolulu. Ni Keith ket leader nga mangipateg kadagiti pagnamayan dagiti tattao ditoy Hawaii. Gayem dagiti union ken amo na ngay ringpas dagiti kasapulan dagiti umili. Intayo nga rod botusan ni Keith Amamiya para mayor ti Honolulu. Paid for by Amamiya for Mayor, P.O. Box 1777, Honolulu, Hawaii. Nate Okubo, Treasurer. And it is now 37 minutes after 6 in Honolulu, Hawaii. Over in the Philippines, it would be 12:38 on a Monday afternoon. Welcome everyone. This is Filipino Radio Sunday edition in Honolulu, Hawaii. Larry and Jennifer Ordonez, and we are going over to Daly City right now with our dear friend Tessie Blossom. Hello, Tessie. Sandali lang, let me get that Hawaiian music out of the way so that we can hear you well. Okay, so we have Tessie Blossom. Hi, Tessie.
Hi, Sir Larry, Ma'am Jen.
Hello, welcome back again, Tessie.
So, who's up next our special guests?
Up next is Chary Hummel from Florida. She's actually from Puerto Rico. She speaks Spanish and English. She's an administrative assistant in the medical field in Florida, and music and singing has been her lifelong passion. And we actually had a virtual pre-recorded interview
so all
to
the
get
way,
to know her more.
Yes, all the way from Florida, and I'm sure that she'll be able to watch our program. And to you, Chary Hummel, welcome to Honolulu, Hawaii. This is Filipino Radio. Larry and Jennifer Ordonez, along with Miss Tessie Blossom, who is over in Daly City right now. And we'd like to show everyone at this time your pre-recorded interview with, is it Chary or Chary?
I pronounce her name as Chary.
Chary. Okay. All right. We just want to make sure we are saying it right from Honolulu.
She would love to.
Hi,
she
Miss
would love
Chary.
to come
I
to
am
the
so
virtual
glad that you
interview.
will be part of my segment in Filipino radio program of Sir Larry Ordonez.
Thank you for inviting me, Tessie. It's truly a pleasure and honor to be here.
You told me that you grew up in New York and then moved back to Puerto Rico when you were 12. What do you remember about growing up in Puerto Rico?
Yes, I was born in Puerto Rico, grew up in New York, came back when I was 12, and I just have so many memories. I still visit every year. My entire family is there. My mom, my grandparents, who are like my mom and dad. Sadly, my grandpa died this year. But just memories growing up with so much love, family time, the beach, the mountains. My daughter was born there. So
you said you have been living in Florida most of your life. Can you tell us what good things about Florida? Why should we choose to live in Florida like you did?
I've been here so long that I feel like a native Floridian, although it took me a while to get used to it, believe it or not, but there's a lot of things to do here. People enjoy weather, good weather year-round, and you have the amusement parks. You have Disney, you have Busch Gardens, you have Universal, then you have historic St. Augustine.
I ask you to describe about yourself, and one of them that you described is being a hopeless romantic. What does that really mean? I don't really know.
Tessie. Well, I say that even though I've been married for a very long time, my heart's been broken in the past, and I still believe in love. I believe that it doesn't matter how long you're with a person, that the passion should always be there. There should be romance. You should date each other. You should tell each other that you love each other, but also prove it daily and make each other feel special.
Your favorite motto is don't leave for tomorrow what you can do today. Cuentas claras conservan amistades. What does that mean?
Don't leave tomorrow what you can do today for me means that, our life is not guaranteed. So if you have something to do that's important, do it today. And love today, live today, enjoy life today. Try to accomplish your goals today because tomorrow you might not be here. And that's the reason I love that. Cuentas claras conservan amistades is a Spanish saying that what it means to me is regardless of the type of relationship, whether it's a friendship, a romantic relationship, a business relationship, you should always be upfront, straightforward, honest, in order to be able to conserve, to maintain that relationship.
You have been singing in Smule for a long time. What were the benefits that you are gaining from singing in Smule?
Yes, I've been singing on Smule for 4 years now in November. And the benefits are endless. It's a stress reliever. It helps me to express my emotions regardless of what they are. It's helped me establish some wonderful friendships, to sing with people that I would have never imagined worldwide, to sing with famous people, to build up my confidence.
It's time for you to greet.
Hello, Sir Larry Ordóñez, Ma'am Jennifer Ordóñez, Filipino Radio, KNDI 1270 AM in Honolulu, Hawaii. Thank you so much for the opportunity to get to know me better and also for listening. And thank you to the listeners and to the viewers. I hope you have a great day. Again for this opportunity, Tessie. A big shout out to my daughter Myrna, my husband Ron, my mom Eda, my uncle Junior, my dear Martin, my friend Carol, Jess, Chris, my beautiful Avengers, Ponchi, Pachi, Ellis, Steve, Mai, Jade, my wonderful followers and supporters. I love you all. Thanks again.
Wow, what a wonderful interview. Got to know Chary a little bit better than just looking at her picture on
That's
Smule.
right.
Thanks to Tessie.
I love
you,
her
Tessie.
answers. I learned something. It's all for the good.
Yeah, it's a wonderful interview. The questions that you posted and gave her, we kind of ended up knowing a little bit more about Chary.
And thanks to you. You wanted to say something and then you were cut off because we started playing.
Oh, she wanted to come to in person in virtual interview, but because she lives in Florida, it's like past 12 already.
I think time difference.
It's 12:44.
I see.
Yeah, because she has a new job, she has to,
Of course, that is
be
a
in good
priority.
condition.
Yeah, and the option
to get
of
away.
you interviewing her just worked well.
And of course, at 12:44 early morning, it's time to be in love. That's when I am in love.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
I think you, Tessie and Larry. I think that when you're in love,
Ma'am Jen,
there's no time. Any time is you're in love.
Okay,
right?
I'll go.
Ma'am Jen, how do you keep up this love going between the two of you?
How? Oh, wait a minute. Make sure that I'm not going to sing, okay? You're interviewing me now, Tessie.
We'll do it. We'll do it after Chary Hummel sings. Yeah, after.
I feel like I'm a singer. I'm a superstar.
Let's
listen to her sing.
Yeah, we'll continue the spotlight on Chary Hummel out of Florida.
Yeah,
and
I'm looking forward to listening to
And I
Chary's
love this
song.
song.
And here she is. Take a bow. On KNDI in Honolulu, Hawaii, Chary Hummel. Larry and Jennifer Ordóñez, thank you for watching us. Aloha from Hawaii, Florida. Thank you.
Think about the night is over, this masquerade is getting older. Let's have love.
but do you feel well? Do you mean what you say when there's no one around? Watching you, watching me, you're only star. I've always been in love with you. I guess you've always known it's true. You took my love for granted. Why, oh why? The show is over, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Make them laugh. It comes so easy when you get to the part where you're breaking my heart. Hide behind your smile. Oh, the world's a cloud. Wish you well, I cannot stay. You deserve an award for the role that you play. No more masquerade. You're one lonely star. I've always been in love with you. I guess you've always known it's true. You took my love for granted. Why, oh why? The show is over, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Oh, the world is a stage, and everyone has played their part. But how was I to know which way the story goes? How was I to know you break my heart? I've always been in love with you. Guess you've always known you took my love for granted. Why, oh why? The show is over, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
And that's Chary Hummel of Florida singing right here on KNDI's Filipino Radio Sunday edition in Honolulu, Hawaii. A wonderful singer. Nagustuhan mo ba?
Yes, of course. Aside from that, she's also very beautiful.
Well,
Yes.
Tessie Blossom says on her comment, she has such beautiful eyes.
Oh, yes.
Hazel.
definitely.
Is it
Are they
hazel?
hazel?
Hazel
You know,
eyes?
sometimes on the video, we cannot really tell the colors of their, the actual colors of their eyes.
I used to have blue eyes, and then I met Jen, it became black.
Wow. Is that something good or bad? Ay, sus.
Ay, sus.
Are you sure? Maybe you
Maria
were just
Joseph.
wearing blue lenses, contact lenses. I cannot hear Tessie.
No.
She's talking.
Why is it that we could not hear Tessie? Hi, Tessie. Are we able to hear you? No, we are not able to hear you for some reason. Are you on mute?
Unmute.
There.
Okay, I'm mute. I've been talking here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, well, we could not hear you.
I was saying because you said your eyes turned black when you met Jen, that probably means that you were blinded by love.
Oh,
you see.
well, you have the right words there. Or maybe he went blind.
Thank you for saving me.
He went blind and they're permanently all black now.
I wasn't sure how to come out of it. I got caught in the cave.
I know.
And you came.
Yeah.
You are a savior.
Ay, naku naman. But
But I meant
back
it well.
I hope so.
Yeah.
But beautiful,
Baka
Chary.
very beautiful. Yeah, she's
She's
really
beautiful.
fantastic, and she's so friendly and very responsible.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
perfect song for it's a match for her voice and the Take a Bow song that she had chosen to sing.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Tessie, for
Thank you, Sir Larry.
Thank you so much, Tessie.
and of
You're
course,
welcome.
let's go ahead and say thank you to our dear friend David Florendo. Are you watching National Geographic there right now?
Or something else. Hello, David. How are you, David?
You are on mute right now, Dave. So we are not able to hear you. So you need. There you are. You unmuted yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, loud and clear. Oh, alam mo, last night, David was able to recite a poem last
Oh,
night.
really?
Oh.
Oh, what kind of poem was it?
Did you save that?
Of course, everything we do is saved.
Oh, then I can just
Yeah,
watch
everything-
it later.
Everything that we do is saved.
Now no rehearsal.
We can go back to 3-4 years ago. All the things, whoever appeared in our program, voice or video, all saved. We have a
That's
library.
wonderful.
We have a library. So
Walang rehearsal yun, Jen.
Wala ba?
Nung nakita ko, binasa ko lang ng isang beses.
Talaga?
Inano ko na.
Oh, I'd like to listen to it. What was it about? Was it about love? Are you in
Pangarap.
love again?
about pangarap.
Pangarap.
Oh, pangarap.
Pangarap niya
Dream.
pangarap niya ay
Ay, hindi lumipad.
pangarap
Ano?
niya na
How I understood was that no matter how hard life is, they never drop their dreams. Or that's how I understood that poem.
No,
Yeah,
that's
tama yun,
beautiful.
tama.
So it's nice that some of us, like David Florendo, who's doing our Zoom director, not only sings, but also very poetic. And someone was listening and watching him last night, and her heart was filled with dreams.
Naku, baka may nai-in love na.
Meron.
Kay David. Yeah, Tessie.
Meron. Nasa Kong.
I
Nasa
feel it.
Kong. Oo.
Nasa Hong Kong? Ha? Meron pala. Okay. We will try to figure that out, David. I will talk to you later.
Well, thank you both.
Sana nga.
Oo. Sana nga. Thank you both for helping us out in our segments today in our program. And thank you to all the viewers. Special mention to Krista, who is watching us. Nasaan ba si Krista? Where is Krista at right now? I know that she's
New
over in
York.
the East Coast.
Wow, and she's still up.
Yeah,
I know.
when she appeared
she's
in
in
our
New York.
program, it was 3:00 in the morning, her
Wow.
time. But
She's also in
used to
medical
sleeping late.
administration.
and she has a beautiful voice.
Yeah, hope to have her again one of these days.
Oh,
or
yeah.
in the near future.
I love singing duet with her. It seems like our voice match whenever we sing
that's
together.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd like to hear that one of these days. But Tessie, salamat ng marami ulit.
Salamat
because,
po.
You know, Adam, thank you, Adam Ferrell, aka Rock Dog of Cleveland, Ohio, via Nicole Juab of Caloocan City, originally from Puerto, Princesa, Palawan, and Chary Hummel, the most recent singer you've just heard here on KNDI Radio 1270. And she's from Florida. Big mahalo and big thank you to all of you.
Okay, and
Yay,
thank you,
thank you.
Tessie. Take care.
Thank
Stay
you.
safe. And
Aloha,
too.
Tessie.
David.
We'll rest from now.
yes.
Oh, yeah. Just
And
just a quick rest for some weeks.
we'll chime in from time to time and join our friends online, and we can be all together online. Thank you again. Stay
Thanks,
safe.
Tessie.
Thank
Stay
you.
safe. Stay beautiful.
He knows your music. He speaks your mind. And he's got you locked on.
You are listening to KNDI 1270 AM in Honolulu, Hawaii. The voices from around the world.
Halina kayo sa Seafood City Supermarket in Waipahu. Kumpleto at mura. Bagsak presyo ang inyong mabibili. Mayroong mga preskong gulay para sa inyong pinakbet. Mga prutas, fresh seafoods, shrimps, crab, oyster, tilapia, Pacific mackerel, Pangasinan fresh milkfish or marinated. Meron ding ahi, tuna, chicken, pork, beef, tinapa, longganisa, tocino,